Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about an Etsy store called Planner Cake 1 and how just today alone on March 21st, even during the epidemic that we're facing, she has received 1,015 sales. I mean, it's just incredible. So if you want to learn how this seller is making so many sales and what type of strategies is she using to grow her Etsy shop, make sure that you watch all the way till the end. Now, if this is your first time visiting my YouTube channel and you want to learn how to grow an impactful online business, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to show me some love by liking this video and leaving a comment below. Also, guys, if you're interested in learning how to make passive income selling printables on Etsy, make sure that you sign up for my Arts Printable Etsy course. I will leave the link in the comment section below. That way you guys can find more information on it. And if you're interested in enrolling, you're able to do so today. So let's go ahead and get started on this actual video. So today I'm using the tool called Kraftcountcom. And with this tool, you're able to see daily top sellers. You're able to see top sellers by summary, by country, and category. This is a free tool that you could use. And what's great about it is that it's really great for market research if you're thinking of opening a new store and you need to do some competitive research. Now, I'm looking at the top sellers or the top 10 sellers today. And the one that always is here is Planner Cake 1. So I decided to do a little bit more research to see how is she getting these sales. She got today, March 21st of 2020, 1,015 sales. Now, I can't sit here and say every strategy she's using because I don't know what she's doing from her back end when it comes to advertising, when it comes to her email list, when it comes to other things. But I could at least show you guys some of the strategies that she is using to grow her business, which are strategies that I actually use myself for my own personal gain as well. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about her. Now, using eRank tool, this is her store here. You could see that she makes a lot of sales every day. Sunday of last week, 785 sales. Monday, 557 sales. Tuesday, 890. Wednesday, 935. Thursday, 790. This upcoming Friday, 1,149. Saturday, this might be a little bit delayed, so it's not showing up yet. But as you guys could see, it's not showing up the total, which is over 1,000 right now. But as you guys could see, she is doing really, really well. She's been on Etsy for 5 years. That's another thing. A lot of people say, well, I've been on Etsy. My first year I did really good. My second year kind of slowed down. And then after that, I've never had the momentum again. Well, she's proving us wrong because she's been there 5 years and it's not really slowing down for her. She's actually doing really, really well. Now, I don't know how many sales she used to make before, but she's always the top seller. Every single time I come to Craft Count, she's always up here, and I decided to do a little bit more research, and that's why I'm doing this video. But she's making a killing on Etsy. This is amazing, basically. So now that we've seen that, let's look at her store. So this is her beautiful store. She has, a lot of listings, 1665. So that's a pretty healthy number. It's pretty big, actually, which is really good. You see, a lot of people have these items in her cart. So she does get a lot of interaction with all her listings. Let's see the other ones. You see, like she has a lot of them. She has a lot of bestsellers as well, as you guys could see. Many bestsellers, actually, which helps her as well with selling a lot on Etsy. Look at all these bestsellers that she has. She has beautiful, beautiful stickers and planners that she sells. She sells just about everything. Planners, stickers, personal inserts like pockets, doodle quotes. I'm not really sure where these are. Okay, I've seen these before. And look at this. Look at the bestsellers. Like, she has so many bestsellers, which is incredible. So none of these she will need to change anything about them because they're already considered bestsellers. It's incredible. So she does have a healthy number amount of listings, um, and she has a lot of options for customers. Now, one thing that I always tell customers, or I tell any of my clients as a freelancer, when I talk to Etsy sellers and like I want to grow my Etsy business, the first thing you have to do is put in the work. It's a lot of work. It's not simply updating your store, creating your listings, and depending on Etsy to bring into traffic. You will have to do the work and bring in the traffic yourself. I highly recommend doing so because then you'll have the results that she has had. She's almost at 1 million sales, which is incredible. Now, after doing much research on her store, she has the following. She has a Facebook group that has, at the current moment, 3,500 members. So this is really cool because she has a group where people buy, sell, and trade. So she's able to promote her own products here with people that already showed interest not only on her products, but maybe they also sell stickers, planners, etc. So this is really, really great. I always tell you guys, having a Facebook group for your own business will do wonders for you. I personally have my own Etsy sellers group that has over 24,000 members right now. My husband has a real estate group that has over 21,000 members. I have additional groups for my Etsy courses and other stuff that I have currently running. But having groups is really great because you're driving traffic all the time back to your Etsy store. So this is one of her mini groups. This is one here. She has another group, which is her personal group. So this one is one that she lets people promote, sell, and trade. This one, I'm assuming, because I'm not part of her group, is only for people that showed interest in her products, but you're not allowed to promote in this group because she's promoting her own products. As you can see, she has a healthy amount of members. 12,000 members. That's really, really good. She started this group 4 years ago. So she started this group almost a year after she has signed up on Etsy because she started this group in December 2015 and she started her Etsy store in 2014. And this one, she started 2 years later. But that's really great. And this is what I've been always telling people is that if you want to grow your Etsy business, get started. Don't get so overwhelmed with social media. Like, build up your store, add all your listings, pick a wonderful name, get your banner done, get everything done. Once that's settled and you're good, start creating outside of Etsy different places where you could drive different destinations back to your Etsy store. Do your Instagram, do your Facebook, do a Facebook group, do a YouTube channel if you have the energy to do that as well. But creating different platforms where you drive additional traffic to your Etsy and don't depend only on Etsy. Keep in mind, she sells items that she's in a niche that's very saturated. Selling stickers and mini kits and planners and things like these is a saturated market. So in order to stand out from a saturated market and start making as many sales as she does, you have to start breaking off of Etsy and doing additional stuff outside of Etsy. So this is one way, having a group that people could promote and you promote your items. Having a group that only you promote, right, is only for you to promote. Everyone else is in there because they're interested in your products. Imagine having 12,000 people that love your product, and every time you have a new listing, you post it here, and those people go back and buy from you. I mean, that's just easy sales right there. So this is really, really great. Another thing is she has her own website. However, I don't know if her website is down. I've been trying to log into her website for a while now. So I don't know if it's the internet, because I know in my household, a lot of us in our building, I live in a condo, we were talking earlier through email and I was checking through my phone because many people didn't have the connection. So I don't want to say it's my connection or maybe it's her website, but I'm not 100% sure. But she has her own website as well. She has it here. She promotes it in her actual Etsy shop. So right now it's not working, so I can't show it to you guys. She has a healthy following on Instagram. And look at her engagement. Her engagement is pretty high. When she posts, she gets a lot of likes. This is from 1 day ago. That's pretty good. And it seems like she posts on a regular basis for the most part. But when she does post, she gets a lot of likes. And that shows that the people are engaged with her products. And she only posts about her products, which is really great, and her brand, which is really great. So she's doing a really good job on her Instagram game. So, and then another thing I discovered, because I did research on her, is that she has a lot of people that promote her on YouTube. So now I don't know if she's paying for people to promote her products. I don't know if she's sending free products to these individuals. Hopefully she'll send me some. I don't know if she's sending her beautiful products to these individuals and they're making videos about her product with an exchange of free products, or she's paying them for a shout out plus giving them products. But all of these people are promoting her her products. So for instance, this one here, Planner Kate, this is from 8 months ago. This one here, this is from a month ago, Planner Kate. This one is from a week ago, Planner Kate. This one is from 4 months ago, Planner Kate. So as you can see, she is reaching out to many people. She's not solely depending on the traffic of Etsy only. Look at all these people that are doing critiques. This one was 2 months ago. This one was a month ago. This one was a month ago. This is a great example of a woman, a businesswoman that's doing stuff correctly. I love her for this because this is exactly what I tell people all the time. You cannot depend on solely the traffic of Etsy, and try to drive your additional traffic using different platforms. And she's doing that. Planner Kate, 3 months ago. So she has all these people that are doing videos. And it's on a regular basis. It's not like, oh, 5 years ago. This is like a year ago, 8 months ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, a week ago, a month ago. So as you guys can see, look at this one here. 5 months ago, a year ago. So you definitely want to start implementing stuff like this. I know personally for me, someone that has grown my social media to a large amount is because I'm always everywhere. I have Facebook group, I have my YouTube channel, I have my Instagram account, I have my Facebook account, I have my Pinterest. I try to be everywhere. I'm on Reddit. I have 2 Reddit accounts, right? I post on LinkedIn, right? Even though I'm talking about Etsy, I still post there because there might be some target audience there. I put myself everywhere that I can. And due to the fact that I have been able to do so, that has helped me grow and my brand so much bigger than 10 years ago when I first started blogging and I had my website and I wasn't doing that. That's the difference that changed my business in the last 3 years, that in the first 7 years it never did. And it's promoting myself everywhere I can, free or organically or paid. And that's exactly what she's doing. And who knows how big her email list is, right? She's most likely collecting emails. And who knows what else she has going on in her back end, right? I'm just showing you what I found, what I'm looking at. And the similarities is what I'm doing as well, which is promoting myself in as many possible places. And that's what she's doing. So for your Etsy business, what I recommend, especially after seeing this amazing seller, is making sure that you take your Etsy business serious. A lot of people don't take it as serious and they feel like, oh, well, I'm just going to promote on maybe on Instagram and then on Etsy, and that's about it. Make this a real business. Open a Facebook page, right? Open an Instagram account for it. Open a group account and start telling people, hey, I have a group. Would you like to join? Get the email list. Start an email list today, like I mentioned a couple days ago in my previous video. Start a YouTube channel. Maybe you reach out to other people and say, hey, I'm willing to, you don't have money maybe to pay that person, but you're willing to send them free stickers or free planners or free printables for the exchange of a review. It doesn't matter how big or small the channel is, because she's been getting promoted from channels that are small and channels that are huge. So start doing that for your business. This is the perfect time that we have all this, that we're home all day. This is the perfect time to start writing a list of resources. Start finding other people that talk about planners and stickers or whatever your niche is, and start networking with them and emailing them and saying, hey, I would like to pay you for a shout out, or I would like to pay you for a video review, or I would like to pay you for a guest blogging. I would like to create an article in your blog, etc. Start doing that. Start networking. If you do so, it's gonna be worth it. Imagine you making 1,000 sales a day. So let's look at her store and let's see. So the cheapest thing she has, I think, is $1 right here. The most expensive thing that I see is $5.50. So let's take the medium of that, just to give you an idea of how much money she's making. So $150 minus 5. So the medium of that is $3.50. Let's say that every sale that she makes is $3.50. And she sold today 1,015 sales. So literally she made $3,522 just today, Saturday. If she did that every week, let's calculate all of this. 785 times 350. I'm just going to do the math for the last week, for the last 5 days. I'm not going to count today because today hasn't finished. So she probably is going to finish with more sales. This is just an estimate, a medium estimate. I'm not saying this is exactly what she makes. I'm just calculating the medium of it. So I'm calculating it now as I talk to you guys. So let's see. I mean, this is just incredible. So I'm gonna do till Wednesday. I'm not gonna even go all the way to Friday. Actually, let's do till Friday. Why not? This is like amazing. I get really, really excited about stores like this, because this really shows that if you put in a lot of energy, a lot of work behind it, and you try to grow your store as big as you can, and you have amazing products, you actually could grow even if you are in a saturated market. You could do really, really well. It's just how much are you willing to work? It's just that simple. It's just that. So let's see. I'm gonna add all of these together right now, just to give you an idea. Now, this is just an estimate. I could be wrong. She could be making a little less than this, but this is just me saying, when I average everything together, on an average, how much is she making? So when you're trying to do stuff fast, nothing works. Okay, so here we go. I'm almost done, but I do want to kind of give you guys an idea. So this is just my estimate. I could be really, really off. But from Sunday to Friday of last week, she has made $17,000. Can you imagine that? If we multiply by that in a month, that's $68,000 in a month. A lot of us, that's our salary for the whole entire year with our full-time jobs, right? With our regular jobs. So she's making $68,000 a month. That's incredible. So when you look at that number, and I'm not saying you have to make $68,000. I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is, when you look at that number, and if you are making $68,000 minus fees, minus shipping, etc., everything else that comes with it. But if you're making even $40,000 after everything, it's going to be worth, right, doing this additional work. It's going to be worth having a Facebook group, a Facebook page, having an extra Facebook group, having your Instagram, promoting yourself there often, paying other people to promote your products, right? Even if you pay them $100 each, it's going to be worth it because you're making that much money. When you look at it in that perspective, people are willing to put the work. If somebody was to tell you, if you did A, B, and C, you will make $68,000 a month, you probably would do it. But because no one's really telling you that, or you don't have the faith in yourself, you don't push yourself. And this is why I wanted to do the video. I don't want to do this video based on, oh, you have to make $68,000 or you have to make as much as she makes. I'm trying to show you someone that's dedicated to her business, that has done an extremely great job with her business to the point that she's almost sold 1 million on Etsy, and she is one of the top sellers. Every single time I go to Kraftcountcom, she's one of the top sellers. This is just an example of how you can make your dreams come true, but you have to make sure that not only do you just open your Etsy store and leave it there, you have to promote yourself outside of Etsy and grow your brand. It's so important. This is how you take your business to the next level. I hope that this video brings you a little bit of inspiration, especially if you're stuck right now and you feel like my store is not growing, I'm not getting any sales, I don't understand why. This might be the reason why, because you're not promoting yourself enough. You're not building a brand. You have to take this very serious. You have to be able to spend money as well and say, okay, I'm going to create an email list. I'm going to create my Facebook group. Creating an email list, you could start one for free using MailChimp. If you have under 2,000 subscribers, it's free. So that's free right there. Creating a Facebook group is free. Creating a Facebook profile page or fan page is free. Creating additional groups is free. Instagram, you guys know, is free. The only thing that might cost you money is promoting yourself. But you could always, like, I'm sure if she told me, Nancy, I'm willing to send you a whole bunch of stickers, because I love stickers, for a review, I'm sure I would do it and not even charge her anything. Why? Because I love stickers. So if you have something that you could offer someone and say, hey, I currently don't have money to pay you for a review, but I could send you X, Y, and Z, I'm sure people would take it as well. I don't think every single person would say no. But this is the time now that we are quarantined to sit down and say, okay, I'm going to create a list of all the things I need to create to promote my business outside of Etsy. And I'm going to execute that the next couple weeks. And I'm going to start reaching out to YouTubers. I'm going to start reaching out to bloggers. I'm going to start reaching out to influencers. And I'm not saying reach out to 5 people and if none of them reply, you're done. I'm saying reach out on a consistent basis, because a lot of people will, one, ignore your messages. 2, sometimes it's not even ignoring. I get personally myself in my DM, there's 3 sections that I have to check my messages: primary, general, and requests. When I go to the request section, daily I get over 400 messages. It's just crazy how many messages I get. Like 80% I think is spam. A lot of them is spam because they're talking about stuff that has nothing related to Etsy, like Bitcoin and other stuff. But I have to go through all of those to find messages. And sometimes customers will tell me, hey, I messaged you and you never responded. It wasn't like I really didn't want to respond. It's just sometimes I get so much spam or so many messages, I might overlook one by mistake. So you sometimes have to reach back to that person again without trying to offend them and just say, hey, I messaged you a couple weeks ago. I'm just messaging you again. Keep that in mind, because a lot of people they don't get one message once in a while. Some of them get tons of messages. And I get more messages on Instagram for some reason than on Facebook and other platforms. So some platforms I'm harder to reach because of that. So just keep that in mind. I hope that this video really, really makes you think a little bit different when it comes to promoting your store and growing your store. If you guys need help with the email list, with the Facebook group, with the YouTube, anything like that, leave a comment below and I will guide you as much as I can to help you. And I could always create another video on whatever topic you need help with. So Thank you guys again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comment section if you actually did. Thanks again.